Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Baltimore. Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Jackson. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
No, we change it. We change it.
Lamar now from the gun. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Get hot.
Lamar throwing again. This one's caught. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. And again, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Don't worry. Wait! Wait! No.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Chased out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left with fourth down here. Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Wright is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make.
Don't worry.
So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Jackson to throw it. Coming near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Jackson has it, third and goal. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Black Ultra. Come on, set. Stand. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Young to throw here on third. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect. And it wasn't there.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Blitz coming here, Jackson. That one's caught on the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Lamar off the play fake. Sends this to the end zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull out in front further, 13-zip.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. He's got a lead up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive-starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Set, hut. Set, go.
From the pistol, it's Young. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go. You're ready?
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up third down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. He's got a man left. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so the penalty helps him out. Now only 6 yards needed on third down.
Right, set. Red, 38. Red, cycle.
Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kid, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Will
Reichert now to try the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And that'll keep the deficit at 13.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Oh, ready?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on. 180. No. Sit on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Lofts it deep right side. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns swell their first quarter by 6.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Right on for the extra point. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns push the lead to 20.
Ravens nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Blue strikers. Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Ready.
Back at beginning of the second quarter. Ravens in possession. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's Knox. He's got it. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set.
Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
Hubbard, the charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer,
Okay, ready?
and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ready?
Here's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Ravens drop the lead back to 13.
Ravens 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he reaches the 35 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, here's Lamar. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. He's going deep this time. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Claws raised. Here we go. Here, set, huh?
Play action now. Young. That's more of the catch out left. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Shoots away from one. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blue strike. Set. Ready.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Okay, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. White. White. Black 40. Ready.
Young to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
On 1st down, Jackson. Good try downfield to Olave. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Wanna quit?
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready. Sit hard. Ready. Go.
Out here.
Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they face second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Return it.
From the gun, Jackson. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A designed run, Jackson keeping it. Has some room to work. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns push the lead to 20. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, it's Jaylen Warren. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10.
6, Mega. 52 Blaster. 50 Green. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buying some time right.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow. Let's go. 10 black. Green Jack. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hut. 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 60 red.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds his man over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
Shot. 17.
First and
Slide
10
through.
at the
Ready.
50-yard
Here's
line.
Young on first and 10. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 50-yard
Sticking to
line.
the air, it's Young. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Set.
On third down, it's Young. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
It's now 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the pistol, it's Young. Forced out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Fury, come on, set, hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Flush down out to his left. Past the line, he's going to run for it. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, Young. This is a heater going deep. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drop the lead back to 13. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Massive hits, the ball's out. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Reichert on for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens get it back to within 6.
27. Ravens 21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here comes Austin. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Hands up. Come on. Hands up.
Lamar back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. and Jackson loses the ball. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Go ahead.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here's Tracy on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Offense to the line for second down. Here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw, third and long. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
13.
Lamar throwing again. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns go up by 12. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Come on, the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. And a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. It's Hubbard off the option. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily. Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got it.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. 52. Set.
And go and play action. Young. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Ready up.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
52 blaster. Down. Ready.
Running for it here with Hubbard. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Young throwing here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively...
Oh, hell goes haywire. Football! And this is going to be Browns football. Comes up empty. On that one.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
A handoff to Tracy. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Jackson now on 3rd. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
What? Man! Report!
They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
5 still to go here. This is second down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter.
DC ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Man in motion out of the slot. It's Tracy on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Report! 13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. As his go-to, it's Kincaid. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
Go. The 13-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Fullback trying to power it across. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Pressure coming, it's Jackson. And it's brought in, touchdown Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chinn has got it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On first down, Jackson. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
And therein lies the problem when somebody other than a quarterback is dependent to throw it. Their clock, their timing, their understanding of the rush, well, it's not what the guy under center is accustomed to.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. Here's Tracy once more. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He finds him 7 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Look at that power, deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd. Well, it was not that long ago, Brock, that a linebacker on a running back was a mismatch that you wanted. That is no longer the case, as he's comfortably there to tip that away.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, because back in the day, those linebackers were 240, 250, sometimes 260 pounds. And it's such a disadvantage in space, but that's not the case anymore. These guys, well, most of them can really run.
Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. And a Baltimore first down.
It's Young to throw here on first. Hits his running back. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Young working from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That finds him deep down the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's another.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22. Ready?
On play action, here's Young. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Devon Holly comes up with it. And the Browns will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
13. Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Play action now with Jackson. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Lamar now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the run it.
Here we go.
First down, Young. Catch made. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Give him 13 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Sign quarterback run here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game.
Ravens 28.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First and 10 now from the 46. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
On the ready.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Black Ultra.
From the pistol, it's Young. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Troy Anderson.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Let's go now. Slice blue.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
First and 10 at the 24.
Young on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Rail. Blue, 32. Smash, red. Ready?
Again, it's Young. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Black shot. Black 40. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Never striker. 3-3.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Slice blue.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here's Young again. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Needle blue. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Throwing now. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Drill green. 60 red. 60 red. 10 cycle. Black ultra. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take make a first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year.